Friday fury for Siddaramaiah in his home bastion Badami. Money was slapped back at his cavalcade. The former chief minister faced the wrath of a victim's kin. He was embarrassed and gheraud. All of this transpired at Badami, where Siddaramaiah overthrew Sri Ramalu and cemented his home turf with a thumping 2018 mandate. A constituency that hailed and voted him has today dragged him through the mud. It all started when he visited victims at hospitals who suffered injuries during the recent communal clashes in Kerur town of Bagalkot. During his visit, he paid 2 lakh rupees compensation to 4 injured victims, but their families refused the aid and accepted later on the leader's insistence. He then inquired about the health of an injured named Rafik and gave him the money too. But the kin of Rafik rejected Siddaramaiah's aid and slapped it back at his cavalcade. Take a look at the sequence.
ನಮ್ಮ ವೈಯಕ್ತಿಕ ನಾವು ರೊಕ್ಕ ಹಾಕಿ ನಾವು ಮಾಡಕತ್ತು ನಮ್ಮ ಎಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ಮ ದೇವರನ್ನು ಹಾಕ್ಯಾರ ನಮಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಖರ್ಚು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ನಾವು ನಮ್ಮ ಎಲ್ಲ ಪೇಷಂಟ್.
Well, the kin of the victims have demanded justice. They demanded arrests of the accused and stringent punishment against those involved in the violence. But Siddaramaiah missed the bigger picture of getting them justice and instead offered them money.
Things didn't go as planned for the former Chief Minister of Karnataka, who paid a visit to his home constituency in Badami to pay a visit to the victims of those who are involved in the group clashes. As he visited the hospital, spoke to the victims and came out to speak to the families. All that the families wanted was justice, whereas what they got was some amount of money from the former Chief Minister. The families then decided to throw the money back at the former Chief Minister as his car drove away from that particular spot, even as the families continued to demand for justice. Speaking after this entire episode, the former Chief Minister has said that probably someone has instigated them to behave in such a manner, and all that he did was trying to help the victims.
Well, the BJP and the Congress traded charges over the Badami episode. While the BJP called out Congress's appeasement and hypocrisy, the Congress deflected the blame on the government. Indirectly hinted at inaction by the state government and demanded that the BJP rather focus on the case at hand than what transpired in Badami.
Look at the hypocrisy and the double standards and the way in which the heights of appeasement. He has offered money and they have thrown it on his face, 2 lakhs of rupees. What kind of politics is this, Mr. Siddaramaiah? Have you gone there to the other community and have you shown any sympathy to them?
ಕೇಳತ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ನೆಮ್ಮದಿ ಕೇಳತ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ರಕ್ಷಣೆ ಕೇಳತ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ತಪ್ಪಿಲ್ಲ. ಅದು ನಾವು ರಾಜ್ಯದ ನಾಯಕರಾಗಿದ್ದವರು, ಪಕ್ಷದ ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿ ಹೊತ್ತವರು, ಸರ್ಕಾರದಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಜನರನ್ನ ರಕ್ಷಣೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಪ್ರಮಾಣ ವಚನ ಸ್ವೀಕರಿಸಿದವರು, ಏನು ನಮ್ಮ ಸಂವಿಧಾನಬದ್ಧವಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಪ್ರಮಾಣ ವಚನ ಸ್ವೀಕಾರ ಮಾಡೋದು ಅದು ನಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ಕರ್ತವ್ಯ. ಆ ನಿಟ್ಟಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಮೊದಲು ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಯಾರು ನಾಯಕತ್ವವನ್ನು ವಹಿಸಿಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಕಾಳಜಿ ವಹಿಸಲಿ.
Well, after the commotion at Badami, the former Chief Minister defended his action and said that the money was given as a humanitarian gesture. Listen.
ಯಾರ ಎತ್ತು ಕಟ್ಟಿರ್ಬೇಕು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಪುನಃ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಕಳಿಸಿದೀವಿ. ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದೀವಯ್ಯ. ನೀವು ಅದನ್ನೇ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, ಎರಡನೇದು ಹೇಳೋದಿಲ್ವಲ್ಲ. ಪುನಃ ವಾಪಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟದು ಅದು ವಾಪಸ್ ಪುನಃ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಾ? ಇದು ಮಾನವೀಯತೆಯಿಂದ ಕೊಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ದುಡ್ಡು. ಅದು ನಾವು ಅವರ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಷ್ಟಕ್ಕೆಲ್ಲ ಆಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತದೆ ಅಂತಲ್ಲ ದುಡ್ಡು. ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಪರಿಹಾರ ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ. 1 ಲಕ್ಷ 2 ಲಕ್ಷ 5 ಲಕ್ಷ ಪರಿಹಾರ ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಸತ್ತೋದವರು ಪರಿಹಾರ ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಸತ್ತೋದವ್ರು ಬರ್ತಾರ, ವಾಪಸ್ ಬರ್ತಾರ. ಅದರಿಂದ ಅವರ ಘಟನೆಗೆ ಪರಿಹಾರ ಅಲ್ಲ ಇದು. ಮಾನವೀಯತೆಯಿಂದ ಪಾಪ ಕಷ್ಟದಲ್ಲಿರೋರಿಗೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಅನುಕೂಲ ಆಗಲಿ ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತೀವಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ.
ಸರ್, ತಾವು ಆ ಮಾನವೀಯತೆ ದೃಷ್ಟಿಯಿಂದ ಕೊಟ್ರಿ, ಬಟ್ ಅವ್ರು ಇನ್ನೂ ತಗೊಂಡಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ.
ನೋಡಪ್ಪ, ತಕ್ಕಳದು ಕೊಡಿ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಒಪ್ಸಿ ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀನಿ ನಾನು. ನನ್ನ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಒಪ್ಕೋತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ ನಾನು. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಗೋಪಾಲನ್ಗೂ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ.
Let's open this up and go across to our guests. We're joined by Mohan Krishna, spokesperson of the BJP, and we also have Gokul Chandra, political analyst. Good evening to both of you. Mr. Chandran, whenever such visits happen, people expect that the politicians, the leaders or their representatives from their own constituencies will promise action, will tell them that justice will be done, that they are with them. Not everybody wants money, and in this particular case, the women definitely did not want money. When they kept on refusing, they were forced, they were told, it is from me, please accept it, it is from me. Mr. Siddaramaiah should have taken a hint right then and there.
And listen, I don't really understand the basic of this debate. The government has to do its duty, and the BJP government in Karnataka has completely failed in helping the victims and giving any help of any sort. So the leader of opposition visit that place. He visits the victim, people who are in hospital, and give them financial aid. And you know very well, it is not the opposition leader or the opposition party who delivers justice. It is the state government who is supposed to deliver the justice. In this case also, if you clearly see the video, the lady shouts, "We don't want any money from the government." She is shouting at the government. So somebody is
but she's not accepting money from Mr. Siddaramaiah either. The crux of the debate is that not everything has a price tag, sir.
No, but
and officially then it is the responsibility of the government only to announce compensations and to give compensations.
Listen, for flood victims you give compensation. So what sort of justice is that? For every accident you give money. People are helped with money. This is what government does, and you cannot suddenly say that people only want justice, people don't want help. Even during COVID time, what happened? Many government helped them with the aid.
No, in this particular case, like I said, he should have taken a hint, because in this particular case, the woman clearly refused. And then they kept... See, look at the visual. Look at the visual. Mr. Siddaramaiah holds her hand, and then she is constantly told, please accept it, it's from me. Please accept it, it's from me. And they did not take it. They did not take the money.
No, see, she thought it is from the BJP government. She was spewing at the BJP
So are you saying these people don't identify their own leaders? They don't know who Mr. Siddaramaiah is? You know, that is an even bigger embarrassment. I'm sorry. If you are saying that the women thought that money is from BJP, from the government, and Mr. Siddaramaiah, who's a Congress leader, a former chief minister of the state, has come to visit them to give them the government's money, that's even big embarrassment for Siddaramaiah. I want to bring in Mr. Mohan Krishna. Mr. Mohan Krishna.
She throws the money. It is at the BJP's face, at this Bombai's face. She throws the money at Bombai's face.
She threw it at Mr. Siddaramaiah's cavalcade. She was refusing to take money in front of Mr. Siddaramaiah. And she threw the money on his cavalcade. Are you saying people don't know who Mr. Siddaramaiah is?
Listen, he says this. We don't want money from the government.
Mohan Krishna, yes, there is a valid point that it's the government's job to deliver justice.
My money, and she accepts the money. So you can see that.
Mr. Gokul Chandra, and to the viewers today, I would like to mention it. Mr. Siddaramaiah has come from the socialist background, and today he is a congressman, and is totally confused whether to be a socialist or a Congress. He has to follow Congress culture. Look at the audacity.
Simple.
Look at the, see, we are not talking about other issues. I will answer to you your question very, very neatly. I would like to ask one question to them today. If government has not done, as an opposition leader, his duty was to urge the government to get it done. What was utterly necessary for him? That too for one community he has given. It is not for other community.
No. He has done for no. Don't blame him. He has visited both the sides.
I did not interfere.
He has visited both the sides.
Gokul Chandra, at least let him finish his point, and then you can.
Yeah. Hope you'll give me time to respond.
See, other community he has not gone. That is another point. This is heights of appeasement. You know, Mr. Siddaramaiah has killed 21 Hindus under his belt as a Chief Minister of Karnataka. That is his career record as a Chief Minister. He is a Hindu antagonist. He doesn't like Hindus. That is what he is.
You are leveling some very serious. You are leveling very serious allegations. Mr. Krishna, tell me something. Don't representatives of governments visit victims during these times and offer monetary help? They offer jobs as well. So what if Siddaramaiah went and did the same is the question that many are asking.
No, I am not saying that. The way in which when they have refused, what does it mean? He doesn't have control over his constituency. That was his constituency. This is not. He has not gone somewhere else, and he is helping. In his constituency, he is doing. In his constituency, people are throwing money on his face. Look at the kind of the resentment with the people in Karnataka against Siddaramaiah and Congress today. This clearly shows Congress has lost ground everywhere.
Okay, but you can't deny the fact that the demand for justice is expected from the government to be fulfilled.
Government is ready to give the justice.
The government should fulfill that particular demand.
Government is ready to give the justice.
Okay.
The report has to come. As per the report, what Siddaramaiah said in his statement now, government will give 1 lakh, 2 lakh. That is not enough. That's why I tried to help.
Okay.
It is only for one community is going to help. Why
Okay,
not
so another charge coming in, that of appeasement. So he's only offering help to one particular community. Gokul Chandra, respond now.
Yeah, I would like to respond on that. He has visited the victims on both the sides, Mr. Siddaramaiah. And if you see the track record of Mr. Siddaramaiah, he has behaved very secular, being the Chief Minister and being as the opposition leader, or even before that. He has never taken any sides, or he has never supported any religion or any communal people. Okay, it is very clear from his activity. So don't blame Mr. Siddaramaiah of taking sides or being one-sided. Oh, sorry.
No,
and the other thing is that it has been 1 week since the incident happened, and not even a BJP minister has visited that place and he has offered any comfort to the people. He has not spoken to the people. Nobody has spoken to the people. The government has not sent representatives to that side. It's a shame, and the opposition leader being
we have checked with them.
The Congress party, he has visited the place, met the people, and he has asked people to maintain peace. Is this wrong done by Mr. Siddaramaiah? No, he has done the right thing, being a secular politician, a leader
Sitting in car.
Okay, he's a secular politician, says Gokul Chandra. He's reached out to both the communities, not just one community. Mohan Krishna and Gokul Chandra also wants to know if a government representative, if a BJP neta has visited the victims and guaranteed them or promised them that justice will be done, action will be taken. Has that happened?
Let me answer to you. Our government officials, district commissioner, tahsildar, and the required respected people who has to do that, they have visited, they have taken the report. Sub-inspector, circle inspector has taken the report. As per the report, whatever the things have to be reached to the victims, it will reach. But do you mean to say that we have to go as a BJP neta and help them? This is appeasement. We don't do appeasement.
Oh, you're saying this is appeasement.
Sabka saath, sabka vishwas. We don't appease one community.
Okay.
सबके साथ हम एक ही जैसे देखते हैं.
Okay.
That is what is our aim and that is what we are doing.
Okay, Siddaramaiah calls it an humanitarian gesture. The BJP has lashed out at Siddaramaiah. Their charge is that this is